Hello and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for visiting my channel again, and I hope you're doing well. My name is Sadia and I'm from beautiful British Columbia, Canada. If this is your first time watching my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, leave a comment and press the bell icon to receive more videos like this. In my channel, I will share my knowledge and experience about medicinal herbs, plants, fruits, vegetables, and spices for educational purpose only. Also, in my channel, I will share my own delicious recipes and some of the traditional cooking and baking recipes with you guys. For the first time in my channel, for this cold season of the year, I will crochet with you guys. So if you are a crochet and knit lovers, please follow my videos. We are going to start today's video with the will and name of God, which is going to be all about how to make yogurt balls at home. To make this yogurt ball or cash, you need to have 2 liters of 2% yogurt, and homemade yogurt will be the best. If you don't have it, you can buy the 2% low-fat yogurt from supermarket. Like I said, if you guys have a homemade yogurt, it's better because you know what is in it. But if you don't, you can buy it from outside supermarket. So what you're gonna do, you're going to leave it outside the fridge for 48 hours. That means 2 days. So you're gonna mix it very good with a spoon. Leave the spoon inside it. Cover the lid if you want to cover it completely, or you can leave it a little bit open. It's up to you, but I prefer to close it because we don't want extra bacterias not gonna go in it. So after 24 hours, what you're gonna do is gonna come and open. As you can see here, the color of the yogurt has changed. So mix it a little bit again with the same spoon. It's in the yogurt, and leave the spoon back in it and close the lid again for another 24 hours. So basically we kept it. You see the color? Look, it's not the white that was yesterday. It's a little bit changed, and it's really fermented very nicely. But I'm gonna leave it one more day, so you need to keep it for 48 hours. This is a homemade yogurt. I made it at home. Like I said, make sure you use the low-fat one. The 2% is the best one, not the 1%, not the fat yogurt with 3%. The 2% is the best. Will give you the best result to make the yogurt balls. We call it قروت, and also they call it kashk, if I am not wrong. So here is after 48 hours. I put the pot on the low heat for now on the stove, and I am going to add these yogurts inside the pan you have, or the pot you have. So I use my pot here, and I empty the yogurt that I kept them outside for 48 hours inside the pot. Now exactly the same amount of yogurt I am adding water. If it was full, you can use full. If it was half, but I use exactly how much yogurt I had. I add water to it. This is my second one. So basically both of them came at 2 liters. So for this recipe, you need a 2 liter of yogurt. If you want to go more than this, you can double it or triple the size. It's all up to you. But for now, for this video, I use the 2 liter yogurt. And exactly like I said, for the same amount of yogurt, you're gonna add water to the pot. Mix them really well. And here I just rinsed my spoon and my spatula that I use for yogurt. So mix it really good. That you wanna there's no yogurt lamb inside the pot. So it's going to be like a very watery yogurt drink. It's going to be exactly like that. And after, when you mix it completely, you're going to increase your heat to medium high and cover the lid and let it start boiling. Before it start boiling, you can come and check, because you don't want the yogurt to set at the bottom, which it will not, but just only to make sure. Some pots are different, so make sure always use the stainless steel pot. Do not use the other pots, please, for making yogurt or this kind of stuff. So as you can see, after a few minutes, when the milk is getting, or the yogurt is getting warmer, the yogurt is separating from the water. So we're gonna cover it again. We're gonna let it boil, and I'm gonna open it and see, here is almost start boiling, and you can see more yogurt is separating from the water. You don't need to add salt right now. You don't need to add vinegar, lemon, nothing. Just your yogurt and just the water. After 5 minutes of boiling, that means it start boiling, and after 5 minutes, the yogurt water is look like this. As you can see, all the yogurts are separating and the water is separate, but still you see the water white. It's not the milk water, it's a clear water. It's just the yogurt that you can see it's boiling right now. If you want to boil more and it get thicker and thicker, some people, they keep boiling it and they don't want to make it a yogurt ball. They will just make it thick and keep it in a jars and leave it in the fridge, or they can use it right away. But here, to have a nice snack from this, I let it boil that as much as I needed, or when the water is become half of the size. As you can see, it's keep coming down. The water is, as soon as I notice the water is start going down, I completely not cover the pot. I leave it a little bit open, or some people, they can leave it open at all. But I just, like I said at the beginning, we are dealing with a milk and yogurt. We don't want a bad bacteria to go inside our pot. So I keep it half open and I let it boil again to the measurement that I like. And here is after maybe, I think I boiled a total 45 minutes. And now we have this much, almost the yogurt is half of the size that I put the water in it. Again, I repeat it, you can boil it more. You want to boil more, go ahead. Nothing is going to make a difference. It will give you more thicker yogurt. If you want to keep it as a liquid kashk or liquid yogurt, thick yogurt, so you can keep it, let it boil till you see it's like a creamy style. Then you can put them in a jar, keep it in the fridge. But here, my thing is that I'm going to make the yogurt ball, so I'm going to let it boil. And now finally I am done with the amount that I want. So my water is half of the pot, so half much it's done. Now it's a time that you're going to take it out and turn off the stove. To strain or drain the water, you need a thick cheesecloth. You don't want to use your regular cheesecloth that you use all the time, because they are very thin and there is a chance that your yogurt is going to go out from it. So make sure you use a thick cloth, the cloth that can only take the water out, not your yogurt. See that water was, there's nothing in the pot left, there's nothing at the bottom of the pot, and the cloth is really nice and thick. You can see that, and look at, already there's a yogurt on the side that you can see. So all the white thing you saw in the water was just the yogurt was boiling and boiling. And I'm gonna lift it here for you, and because guys, very careful with the water because it's a super hot. Keep it somewhere away from the kids, or when you leave it at the counter, make sure it's in the center of the counter, not the edge, because it is really boiled water. Or the best place is the sink. you can put them in the sink and use it there. And I just, for this video, because my camera was here, I used the countertop for it, but I am gonna move it to the sink in a minute. Like I see the thickness of the cloth, it's like a, if you can't find anything, like if you have a pillow sheet, a clean pillow sheet, use that one. Again, I want to repeat these things because we don't wear gloves, or I don't wear gloves. If you want, you can wear gloves. Even wearing gloves, you need to sanitize your hands before you put it in the gloves, and also make sure your gloves are completely washed. But here, every single thing should be clean and sanitized, including your hands. And now I am at the sink. I let the cold water run, and here is the time that I am going to rinse it. It's not rinsing because I have when you make cheese you put vinegar or lemon. It's not that. I am mixing it because I wanted to make it cooler, that I can squeeze the water out from it. So because when it's hot you cannot squeeze it or touch it, so I let it run a few times with the cold water, and after that I squeeze. Look at this, water is so nice and clean because my cloth is thick. Like again, the thickness should be like a pillow sheet. And for people that they like to make this snack, you can always have a special cloth for this, that you can use it for this purpose. If you don't, or you want to use it one time or two times to try, you can use a nice clean pillow sheet for, pillow sheet. Here is the last time I'm gonna rinse it, and I notice it's really cold, nice and easy to squeeze out the water from it. And after I put all the yogurts in the center, so here I'm gonna start squeezing out the water from the yogurt. Even if you squeeze it really hard, like a cheesecloth, it doesn't matter, because the yogurt is not going to come out. It's only the extra water will come out from it, not your yogurt or hard yogurt from that. So just you can squeeze it as much as you can to drain all the water from it. And after, when it's done, you can twist it and put them back in the sink. If your sink is available, and put something heavy on top of it. Here I couldn't find anything else, so I just put my teapot with the hot water in it to make it more heavy, and I left it in the sink. Later on, I changed the teapot to the pot that I boiled the yogurt in it, and I put water in that pot and I put on top of this. So this way all the water gonna be drained from my yogurt. At least you need 6 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours. I think 3 will be completely enough. If you want to leave it more, it's all good. And after that, you can take it out, which we're going to see it in a video in a couple of seconds. This snack is a very popular snack in our culture, and also in the Persian cultures. We make lots of stuff from this, and it's very tasty to snack on in it. And especially when the women, they are pregnant, and during pregnancy, they love to snack in this cheese balls. They are really tasty and yummy. And once when you make it, especially make it at home, you're gonna make it again and again. If you really want to try this before you make it at home, the Persian stores, they have this, and you can buy it from them. It's really hard that they have it because it's coming from a different country, but it's nice and you can buy it from them. They call it kashk or qروت or yogurt ball. So what I'm adding here, first thing, my counter, I'm using my countertop. Make sure it's completely clean and sanitize your counter. There's nothing there, just only the nice and clean counter and your thick yogurt. Now I add 2 teaspoons of white flour in it. Only 2 teaspoons for this amount. Why? Because if there's any extra water, that flour can absorb that water. It was only 2 teaspoons, and also I add for this amount 2 teaspoons of salt. I always use pink salt because that's more healthier than the white salt. Then you're gonna start wrapping the yogurt like the way I do, till it's gonna be so nice and creamy, And when you're rolling it like a ball, it will be no cracks in it. It will be very nice and smooth. But it needs a little bit hard work, and at least for 10 minutes, you need to do this. So let's watch the video for a second and see how I'm doing it. And I hope you can get the idea how to wrap or knead this yogurt dough. The flavor and the smell is so nice, and it's way completely different from the uh, regular cheese. It's really tasty, and it's fermented yogurt. And honestly, like I said, it's such a delicious snack. Once when you make it, you always love to make it and snack onto it. You see, this is like I do that. There you go. Collect them all from everywhere and continue doing it till you see that your dough is nice and smooth. My dough is my yogurt dough. I try to roll it like this. I notice no, they are cutting, so that means my dough is not ready. And I keep mixing it till I have the smooth, nice dough. I think that's the one. Let's try one. We're gonna roll one and see how it's gonna go. Okay, there we go. See, there's no cracks, nothing, and it's very nice and smooth. And that means my yogurt is ready, and I'm gonna bring the like a towel, nice clean towel, and you're gonna put them all on towel. And the reason I use a towel, because while you're finishing it, so the towel can absorb more of the liquid or more moisture or water as if it's in it. And I do not use paper towel. I always use a clean, very nice and clean towel. It's better to use it instead of the paper towel. It's up to you. If you want, if you have a scale at home, you can use your scale and measure all of them. You can start from 1 ounce to the biggest is 2 ounce. Don't go more than that. These are all almost 1 ounce. Like I said, I make this for the last few times I made it, and I'm getting used to it, and I know how much. Some of them are going to be a little bit small and big, but most of them are same size. You can do it like this, or you can keep with each of them. Again, you're making it for yourself. It's not for sale. It's for home. It's for your snack. Go ahead, do whatever you like to do it. Make a long shape, round shape, square shape, any shapes that you like, make it. So the best way of this one is to have it, make it like a little bit dry. The real yogurt balls are really dry, and you can make it dry in the summertime on the sun. So you can do exactly the same I did, and you're gonna leave it outside on the sun, and they're gonna be dry. At nighttime, you bring it home. Countries that they are warm, they can leave it outside on the sun, bring it back home at nighttime, take them back during the day, and it takes at least 2 days or 3 days to be completely dry and crunchy. But if you are in the weather like here, we are in the fall weather and we don't have lots of sun, so you can dehydrate it on 110. Do not go more than that. You can go from 100 to 110 degrees, and you can do it in your dehydrator, and you can dry this. It takes 24 hours. I don't want to dry it completely, but I just wanted to make it a little bit, keep it a little bit soft. It's easy to mix it back when you want to make it a liquid drink from it for our special dishes, or if you want to snack on it. It's nice to be a little bit soft. So I put them in a dehydrator. After when it's done, I put them on a tray, put it back in my oven in a dehydrator hydration section, and for 100, the temperature was 110. I kept it only for 1 hour. And here you go. After 1 hour, this is my yogurt ball or قروت or cash. They are so delicious. They are very tasty. You can keep it like this if it's half dry in the fridge. You can munch on it every day you want, or when it's completely dry, you can put them in a jar, keep them in your cabinets, and anytime you want, you can make it soft, or you can have it the way it is. So I'm really hoping you guys gonna try this video, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. And till my next video, I let you guys go. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to share my video.